What's going on, y'all? My name is Adam Vasquez, if you don't know me. This video is going to be about how I dropped over 20% of my body fat in just under 6 months. I'm going to walk you through what I do every single day, routine-wise, nutrition-wise, and workout-wise, on how you can do it too. Let's check it out. So mornings used to be a total disaster for me. I'd wake up late, grab my phone, scroll, and basically just set myself up to fail before the day even started. Now I start off with a quick little physique check. I rinse my face off, and now I start weighing myself. And I use this scale because it helps me stay on track with my body fat percentage. Super, super nice scale. It gives you some also really cool other stats as well. But after that, I go ahead and first thing in the morning is I hydrate with some water and electrolytes and my creatine. Nothing fancy. It's just to wake my body up and get the brain firing. After electrolytes, we get 100 push-ups in, and then we start to get ready for the gym. Next is journaling, which is my favorite part of my morning routine. And the reason why that is it helps me reflect. I write down my big goals and dreams, and then I write and reflect about what happened the day before and how I can always improve. And then along with that, I write down 3 different needle movers I can do that day in order to have a successful day. Next is going to be reading the Bible. I read a chapter every single morning. It helps me get closer to God. It's something I do that just makes me feel better as a person, and just super, super grateful for all the trials and rewards that God has put me through, because every single day is a blessing to be on earth. Next, we got to carb up with our pre-workout meal, where I just got some cream of rice here, some honey, and 2 scoops of protein. I do this every single day. It's easy, quick, simple carbs, and I remain fueled throughout the whole workout. And it's honestly pretty tasty and super, super easy. It takes me 2 minutes to make. Reason that I eat this meal is because simple carbs break down super fast, and I want to make sure that I have energy throughout my workout to make sure I have the best lift possible. So stacking all these wins every morning has made fat loss way easier, and because if I win in the morning, the rest of the day falls into place. So having this routine has been super, super important for me, and it's something I recommend everybody have. All right, boys, headed to the gym. We're gonna get a sick push-pull day going. Let's get these lats feeling good. All right, made it to the gym. Let's get this pumping, boys. Doing a little bit of recovery. I did a push day earlier this week, but we're doing a push-pull. There she is in the background. Trying to get some blood into the chest. So here we got an upper day, and I like to keep it simple but effective. This is my favorite exercise right up here to build the chest. It's going to be incline dumbbell chest press, heavy controlled reps, and we get that chest lit up early. I spammed these for a literal year. I didn't do any flat chest exercises, just incline, to really build that upper chest shelf, because that's what everybody wants, that look. Then I slide over to cables for some high to low flies. This isn't about ego weight. It's about getting that stretch and that contraction to really shape the chest. Another reason why I love these is that they build that lower chest and that swoop. So when you're wearing a nice shirt, you're able to see that good old man titty. You feel me? I fucking love this exercise. It feels great. It makes your chest look good. So definitely hit these if you want to build that Superman chest. They are awesome. Right after that, we got our dumbbell shoulder press. I love stacking these two because it just builds that full upper push strength, man. And the reason why I love doing these heavy too, this is how you're going to build those huge boulder shoulders that everybody's looking for with that look. After that, I knock out some tricep extensions to torch the arms. Nothing crazy, just some clean reps. Love doing these because if you didn't know, bicep curls aren't what make your arms look big. It's actually the tricep. The tricep takes up about 60% of your total arm. So if you're not hitting your triceps, you're just doing yourself a disservice. Also, make sure that we're doing these to failure. You want to be struggling at the last couple reps, man. We got to build for strength and size. Then it's on to building that big ass back. I like wide grip assisted pull-ups here. We get the volume in without blowing out my form. I love these simply just because it really gets you a nice stretch, and once you control the tempo, and the more reps you're getting, the more that back is building. And who doesn't want a sexy wide ass back with some thickness, man? Girls love it. Next, we have some cable low rows, and then I superset these with some hammer curls to smoke the biceps at the same time. Time efficient, and the pump is just unreal. I'm a huge fan of these cable low rows with that stretch, just because building your lower back is super, super important. If you have a weak lower back, it can cause you a lot of problems in the future, and you really want to let the weight pull you all the way forward to stretch those lats out, because we want to build some fucking wings here. We want to make sure we're doing full range of motion here with the dumbbell hammer curls. Sometimes I cheat just a little bit to get that weight up. Cheating's not too bad, but for the most part, you really don't want to be rocking back and forth. We want to get a good stretch here and control the eccentric and concentric parts of the movement. That way we get the best pump. So you guys might think I'm crazy, but to finish up this day, I actually do 7 straight sets of lat pull downs. It's brutal, but it's how you actually get that width and the density. This stuff is going to put your back on fire. The most important part of me losing over 20% of my body fat has been nutrition. You cannot outwork a bad diet. If you think you can, you are lying to yourself, because I thought I could do the same thing. You cannot. I cannot stress it enough. You need to have good nutrition, and you need to track. If you're not tracking, you don't know what you're putting in your body. You don't know how much you're eating, and you're probably overeating. So we count our macros and calories over here. Right now I'm on a cut, so obviously I'm in a calorie deficit, and we're tracking our macros, which are our carbs, our fats, and our protein. So let's get started. We're gonna do a little bit of steak and eggs. Just look at your nutrition label. Look at that, fats. It's got your carbs. It's got your protein. Your full calories there with the serving size. So whatever your macros or calories are, you're just gonna want to add it up, or however much you want to eat. Food, that's where most people screw up. Fat loss isn't about starving. I eat big meals and I build them around protein first because I want to keep a lot of muscle. Whole foods, lots of veggies, moderate carbs, some healthy fats. Rule of thumb is 80% clean, 20% flexible. Meal prep is huge for me. It's basically like insurance. If it's ready, you won't cheat. And if you're smart with your food, you can actually eat a lot while still losing fat. And that's what I did, and it's made this whole process way less miserable. Another key thing with nutrition is not cutting out your favorite foods. A lot of people think that they can't eat their favorite foods when really they can make them at home with just healthier choices, or simply save 100 calories per day for the end of the week to cheat. I'm outside getting the sunlight, getting a walk in. I always get one in the afternoon, maybe get the blood flowing again. But the number one reason why is because it's the easiest way to keep fat off. A lot of people average about 5,000 steps a day because we work all these office jobs. And this is a super low effort way to go ahead and keep weight off, keep that fat off. So definitely get your steps in, and I always recommend going for a 10-minute walk after every time you eat, especially if 10,000 steps is really hard for you to get during the day. I recommend doing a 20-minute walk when you first thing when you wake up, and then walk every time you have a snack. Walk into lunchtime, give yourself 10 minutes. It is the best way for fat loss, and You get to enjoy nature. Now, mindset. This is where most people fail. Motivation fades. It's totally unreliable. Discipline, though, that's what sticks. And I track my lifts, my meals, my journal, my wins, my misses, day after day, and I repeat. But the biggest shift was identity. I stopped saying I'm trying to lose fat and started saying I'm the type of person that doesn't miss workouts. Once you make that mental switch, fat loss stops becoming a chore and it just becomes part of who you are. As a man, we are natural born leaders. We are looked up to and we are supposed to provide for our families. And by doing all these things, it'll make you the man you want to be. So why would you not want to do better for yourself and do better for your family? Especially when it comes to the mindset, because a lot of us are taught to keep things inside and we don't talk about it enough. But being mentally strong and getting that mindset right is going to be the key to you having a better lifestyle, and that's what it's all about. So these are all the steps I've taken to lose 20% of my body fat in 6 months. Now, if you're someone that feels like you can go ahead and do this by yourself, by all means, go right ahead and do it. It took me 7 years to learn how to do this. But if you're someone that doesn't want to make any mistakes and you want results, guaranteed results fast, I have the link here for my type form. Go ahead and fill it out. It'll take you a minute. And we'll see if you're a good fit for the program here at Parabellum. And thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you in the next video.